Many travelers dream of experiencing the beauty of Tanzania, from its stunning national parks to vibrant cultural sites. Yet the costs often seem overwhelming. But with Visit Tanzania for Less, exploring this East African gem on a budget is not only possible, but incredibly rewarding. Whether you're a solo backpacker, a volunteer, or just a budget-conscious traveler, we provide valuable insights and resources to make your journey unforgettable without breaking the bank. Book your trip now with just a $300 deposit and flexible monthly payments until your travel date. For more travel inspiration and tips, follow us on Instagram or visit us at visittanzaniaforless.com. Visit Tanzania for Less, your dream adventure within reach.
Good afternoon. It is 2 p.m.-ish here in Muskegon. It's a little wet outside. This is Community Focus. My name is Melvin Burns. I co-host this program with my friend and brother in Christ, Gregory T. Roberts. Those of you that are regulars to the program, you know that Gregory T. has been out for a little while, but last report, he is getting better, and we expect him back in the near future. In the meantime, we will carry on. How about we start with some weather for today on this, this wet Friday, first Friday of March. Currently, my report says 95% chance of rain. I'm going to change that to 100% chance of rain. Low today of 38, high of 55. Oh, today is low 38, high of 59. Tomorrow, 90% chance of rain, low of 38, high of 55. On Sunday, expected to be windy. A low of 36, high of 48. The sun will be out on Monday, low of 43, high of 53. On Tuesday, better than 50% chance of rain, low of 38, high of 56. The temperature drops again on us Wednesday, an 85% chance of rain, low of 28, high of 43. And next Thursday, those temperatures still stay a bit low, partly sunny, low of 25. High of 34. And so a few rainy days coming up. As of now, no new snow in the forecast, which is a good thing. For those of you that follow the show, you know that I usually give my 5 list. And so my 5 list today, we know this is the first week of March. And so for my 5 list today, I did 5 things about the month of March. How does that sound? Let's go. March the 8th. Is International Women's Day. And I think the whole month of March is designated as Women's Month, but that day is set aside as International Women's Day. Good day for acknowledge the rights of women and the struggle of women all over the world. March the 8th is also daylight savings time. I'm a big fan of daylight savings. I could use some more daylight. So when you go to bed on the 7th, set your clock ahead 1 hour so that you wake up and get to your appointments on the 8th on time. How about March the 15th? Any of you English fans remember Beware the Ides of March from the Julius Caesar play? And the 17th is St. Patrick's Day. Remember to wear your green if you so choose. And finally, let's wrap up our 5 themes for the month of March. How about the March equinox, also known as the vernal equinox or the spring equinox on March the 20th? That is our first day of spring. Let's hope that it feels like spring around here as well. All right. So there you have it. My 5 list for today, 5 things about the month of March. All right. Guys, you know, I was out last week. I was in South Carolina at a funeral. Again, I still offer my condolences to Mitchell and family, and we wish them well as they deal with a significant loss. Let's get to the reason you tune into this program, which is the wonderful guest that we bring you. Today is no different. I would like for you to welcome to our program Mr. Mario Flores of the Muskegon Ironmen. Good afternoon, Mario. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Melvin? Thanks for having
Um,
me on today.
it's good to have you on. Yeah. For folks that may not know you, tell folks a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am from Muskegon. I moved here when I was 5 from Hart, Michigan. So I was born in
Okay.
Hart, Michigan. I graduated from Mona Shores High School. Was a okay athlete. Went and played Grand Rapids Junior College football for
Okay.
Coach Julian. He was a great coach.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Been in the pizza business since I was 15. I've had my first pizzeria when I was 19, and went on to own a pizzeria in Cloverville, Fruitport, called Antonio's Pizza. So I'm a big pizza guy. I got a big belly to prove that.
Got the evidence.
And right now, our building is when I got it in 1997, ended up I sold it to where Teddy Spaghetti's used to be there. And then
Okay.
Teddy's ended up going to Bella Marina. And then 2 young men approached me to help them build the pizza place there called now Cadena Brothers Pizzeria. That's
Okay.
in Cloverville, 30
Mm-hmm.
Heights Ravenna Road. Good pizza, good pastas, and good grinders. Um,
Okay.
so I've always been a pizza guy. And then 2003, I ended up being a mortgage guy, and that's what I do right now, Van Dyke Mortgage. I help out a lot of people when the banks say no, or
Oh,
big credit unions say no. I ended up getting the mortgage business when I was single, raising 3 sons. I tried getting a house, and I got laughed at by the bank.
mm,
It was a horrible feeling, a
sure.
horrible. And so when I got in the business, I found out there's more people like me, or single moms, or just people that, some bad things have happened to good people. And I believe everybody should have an opportunity to own their home and should be able to get a mortgage and, without fitting in that box per se.
Sure.
And
Yes.
so I've been doing that since 2003 here at the Lake Shore.
Okay.
I'm the branch manager. I'm proud to say we're number 1 in the company last year and currently. And little old Muskegon, Van Dyke Mortgage is all over the country.
Okay.
And we do pretty good unit wise.
Awesome.
2016, I got approached to take over the West Michigan Ironmen, and God blessed me pretty good and opened up a door of a path to keep the team here in Muskegon. And we've been through some bumps and
Mm-hmm.
bruises and some valleys and some highs. And, I've owned the team now for 10 years.
Okay.
And so we've been through a lot here in West Michigan.
All right. Okay. Well, we could probably spend another hour talking about you fed the community and you've helped them get homes, and now you're providing entertainment. Thank
Correct.
you. Yeah. For people, what is Muskegon Ironmen?
So the West Michigan Ironmen, it's called an arena football team.
Uh-huh.
Right? And right now, currently, until Saginaw has their first game, we've been the only arena football. So we play football in a stadium, which is at Trinity Health Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, there was the Grand Rapids Rampage in Grand Rapids at the Van Andel. And even the top league, they were in the Rampage were in the very top league. They sold out a lot of games. They won a championship, and even that league folded. Right now, the talk of the town are of all over the country as leagues come in, teams come in, and they don't have enough money to finish the
Mm-hmm.
season.
Yeah.
And so it's very hard to get competitive teams in here, and trying to help the next young new owner get into a league without going bankrupt.
Sure.
So I'm proud to say, regardless of some of the flack we do get about our competition, we've been here for 11 years now, and I've owned the team for 10, and we've always finished the season except COVID.
Oh yeah.
We've always paid our bills. We've always paid our vendors. We're debt free. We keep the ticketing pricing down. I believe everybody should be able to come to some kind of event in Muskegon or anywhere and not break the bank. I mean, you get a family of 4 or 5 that can still come to an Ironman game. It's still cheaper than going bowling and cheaper than going to a movie these days. And
Wow.
so we're pretty proud of that, and then still being competitive and putting on a good show for the people of Muskegon.
Okay. For people that don't know, what's the arena football? Again, you said it's played indoors in an arena. What's the field size? What will we see when we go to an arena football game?
So if you um, if you get the chance to get out the game, it is fast paced. There's a lot of hitting. There is some vicious hits. Um, there is high scoring. Usually, if not, it's a long day for the other team. But there's just, it's a second chance for for young men to maybe have a second chance or just keep playing the game they love, without, going to the next level. So for a lot of people, when they're done with football, college or JUCO or even high school, our kicker is young and he's just graduated a year ago and he's our kicker and one of the best kickers in our league. This is just a spot for them to keep playing. We promote within, so there's been players going to the next league higher. There's 2 tiers above us.
Okay.
And then some people that have gone to the Canadian Football League. I'd say one of the success stories for arena football is Eddie Brown. I had the privilege to block for him when I was at Grand Rapids Junior College.
Okay.
He went on to Michigan State, and I might get some people upset, but he single-handedly won the football game for Michigan State against Desmond Howard. He tripped him up in the end zone, and State won the game. Well, then after that, he went out and played arena football in York, New Jersey, and he was a stud there. The touchdown, Eddie Brown.
Okay.
So he came from arena. Kurt Warner, he came from arena football.
That's right. Yeah.
In Iowa. So there's different levels, different tiers. So it's just another a second chance or a last chance.
Okay.
For someone to play.
Okay. So now the West Michigan Ironmen, do you play in a set division or league with X number of teams?
So we play in the AIF right now, and we have 5 teams. One is currently on suspension for not meeting the standards of what we feel that, you got to be safe when you go play in arena football. You got to have dasher pads. You got to have a turf. You got to have all these things. And if you don't have that, you can't play until you have that. So in our league, there's 5. And this league been around 20 years. And after COVID screwed up a lot of stuff.
Oh, gosh, yes.
And before that, this league was well known. It was established. It was tough grit. And then it went down, and we're trying to pick up the pieces and get back to where the AIF was. We won the championship last year, West Michigan Ironmen, and we're just rebuilding and bringing new teams on. And really proud to be part of that league. But there are several leagues out there, that are trying to do what we're doing.
Okay. You talked about your players. Are your players come from, is it former college players? Do you have players who came straight from high school?
So, like I mentioned, our kicker, Mr. Riley King, he came right from high school. He was a soccer guy. He came on at Fruitport football, which I coached there for 22 years. He came on as a kicker. He was a soccer guy. He was our kicker in high school, and he came out. And this year, one of the rules was you have to have an established kicker on the team. Before that, our quarterback was a kicker. Before that, there was Ben Townsend. He was a kicker for us. Mr. Diaz before that, I think he was a graduate of Muskegon High. He kicked for them. So, but then after that, it's, JUCO guys, or, we have some college guys, a lot of Division II guys that are out around the league. So that's pretty exciting. And so it's not just like, hey, we're going to train you how to play football again. A lot of them already have their training, and then it's just what process are you going to put them through of your organization to be successful.
So take me through a league year. I think you're got like another week or 2 left in your current season.
So yeah, one of the struggles with us, I love our arena. I love the city of Muskegon. The people down there that have tried to help us, Jake LeMay specifically, he's got his hands tied because we're supposedly a hockey town. However, I would say football is right there, especially in West Michigan.
Yes.
I would challenge that with any professional organization and high school organization. But nonetheless, the Muskegon Lumberjacks are awesome. They won the cup last year.
Mm-hmm.
And so they dictate our dates.
I
So
see.
they get, they're the highest paid rent down there to the city. So they get their dates first, and then us, the West Michigan Ironmen, and then the Muskegon Risers, we pick up whatever dates are left.
I see.
So typically we start end of February, early March, and we try to have our season wrapped up in May, at the latest June. I mean, we tried playing in June one year, and the attendance was horrible. There's no air conditioning in the arena. There's a lot of festivals going downtown, and
oh gosh, yes,
it's be hot as hell going in the arena.
Uh-huh.
So this year we played early in January, and it's not it. We're competing against high school basketball, where 4 teams in our area were competing for the district titles. So we didn't have good attendance there. Plus we played on Fridays. That's never good attendance. And then we're playing in January. We're fighting the NFL. So typically it's the end of February, early March to the end of May, first part of June.
Okay. And how's the team doing this year?
Luckily right now we are 4-0.
Awesome.
We're playing a pretty good Central New York team that's coming here on 3/14 next Saturday.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. So there's a lot of semi-pro teams
Uh-huh.
that then move up to arena kind of semi-pro. What a semi-pro team would be like, they don't pay their players. The players have to pay to play. They're typically in a soccer event venue, so there's not a lot of seating. But that's the budget's low, and that's what they can do. And they want to work their way up to being in a league similar to ours or the AAL. I mean, they're my direct competitors, but I'm still giving them love. So the AAL is another league that is similar to us, and then they have I think 12 teams that come from that structure, and then the better they do, that's an opportunity then for them to move up to what we're doing. So that's what this team from New York is coming from.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to play with them. It's a funny story. We were supposed to play them our second week of the season, but a team from Ohio bailed on us.
Yeah.
So I had to bail on them to keep my word with the team from Detroit. And it just so happens, the way it turns out, I mean, God's got a plan for everything. When he closes a door, he opens another one. And
yes,
this happened with this gentleman. The same Ohio team that was supposed to play us backed out with them. And so our date opened. So that's why he's coming. And we now put him into our league. Okay. So that's our 5th team in the league. And he's going to have an arena next year at Toledo, or at the Toyota Coliseum in New York. Okay. So we're welcoming them. They're probably they're new to the arena game as far as what was our level. So I think it'll be competitive, but the fact that they're traveling and everywhere they said they're going to go, they show up. You don't have to worry about them showing up.
That's awesome.
So that's good.
So for athletes around, when do you have open tryouts? When is that part where people are interested in maybe trying out for the team, they're able to do that? So
Coach Mitchell and our organization, this year we had to have it mid-December. Normally it's in January and we roll in February. So it's an open tryout. There is a cost of $40 for each player to come out. I don't know why we do that, but our organization does that. And then the tryouts are right here in Muskegon, over at the soccer place over on Old Grand Haven Road. That's where we have our practices at that facility. And then from there, we have 2 open tryouts, and then we have a camp right after that, and that's where we make our cuts. Okay. And so for folks listening out there, Mario, I come to the game, what do I expect to see? I mean, what's the atmosphere like at a West Michigan Ironman game? So I first started out as a sponsor. I mean, and before that, it was the Muskegon Thunder. And the same thing, they were in a little bit higher league, but it just, it goes to what I've been saying. You have to sustain a budget. You have to have a commitment from the city, and it's hard when you're not playing competitive teams. But the reason why I loved that game so much when I was a sponsor because there's a lot of people that are there. You're networking. It's kind of like parties in the park, but it's inside.
Okay.
So everybody comes and I don't know so much if they watch the game. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's action packed, full of hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's exciting offense. It's bone crushing defense, but the atmosphere is a lot of networking and just to kind of catch up. Or I know I mentioned I'm in the mortgage business. When I went as a sponsor, I picked up deals when I was there. So the networking is just endless.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm proud to say the sponsors that we have now, we have 59 sponsors, and I do business with all of them.
Okay.
And we try to spread the love all over.
Sure.
So we can keep having that big network of people.
Yes.
We're not going to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
I try, and it really bothers me that sometimes we can't. But for the most part, people are having a good time there. They can bring their kids. It's a family oriented. So kids come, churches come, youth groups come. We had Grand Haven come out, and they bought like 140 tickets, something like that.
Oh, wow.
They were just there. So it's a family atmosphere with, the kids. A lot of the kids go around towards the bottom of the seats where the dasher pads are. If you get a ball, you get to keep the ball.
Okay.
We owe a lot of balls this year because our balls that we ordered, and they should be here today. I was hoping I'd have one to kind of over it with you. But if you get a ball in the stands, you get to keep it. And the beginning of the season, we had these brown, ugly-looking balls, and ones are accustomed to us. We got to call out of people to, hey, because they gave the ball back, and I took their name and number, and we're going to give them a fresh new game ball.
Oh, nice.
So that's what you get to expect there. And again, it's sometimes it's competitive. We've had at least 2 or 3 games every year where it's not so competitive, and it seems like some of our fans think about that instead of the other games where we played the Detroit Ravens. We were good, and they should have beat us, and we won at the last minute of the game. We played a Battle Creek Smoke team that we won on the last play of the game. That's exciting. Those are exciting.
Gosh, yes.
Fans want to see more of that.
Yeah. I did look at your website. I do see you talked about sponsorship. Quite wide, broad range of sponsorship here in West Michigan. I know things you have to be pleased about is that you're able to get those sponsorships for the team.
Yeah, and what we're doing now is when I had Antonio's Pizzeria, I sponsored the Fury. And at that time, Tony Listman owned the team, and he made it affordable as a sponsor. And I'll never forget that. I wanted to pay this much, but my pocketbook said no. And he allowed me to make payments. So we're now going to go with sponsors can make a payment plan just so it's easier instead of maybe our biggest sponsor is GE Aerospace. I want the average Joe that, as a mom and pop to have the same experience that they have, no matter their package size, and affordable that they can come so we can help them network to keep their business going.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that, and we're going to keep it. The Ironman, the West Michigan Ironman is going to go all year long now, not from February to May. We're going to go the whole year. We're going to get more in the community. We're going to do a golf outing this year. We're going to give back more to the community. We're going to go to the schools. We're going to do everything that we did before when I first acquired the team.
Okay. Mario, if folks want to reach you, want to reach the team, how can they get in contact with you?
So anybody can call my cell phone number. It's 231-638-0200. I get up early and I stay late. So I make sure I answer my phone. Sometimes my voice box gets full, but I will get back with you. Or you can go to my email. It's very simple. It's Mario Flores 5484@gmail.com.
Okay. Mario, are you having fun?
I will say this. I almost sold the team. For 2 years, my mom ended up getting cancer, and I was taking care of her for a couple of years.
Sure.
Support-wise, financial-wise, all that. My sister and my niece, Tony, and my uncle David. But I was in kind of a dark spot there. I thought I was mentally tough guy. I wish that on not any of my enemies or anybody going, cancer sucks.
Yes.
And to see what she had to go through really mentally took a toll on me. So I wasn't a very good, husband, a dad, a co-worker. I was there, but not there. That makes sense. Well, when she finally passed, I felt a little I hate to say it, but a little relieved, and it got me back to where I got to get back to where I was mentally, and having that fun back, having my mojo back. I almost sold the team. There was a local realtor in town that knew what I was going through, and he was, willing to step up and buy the team, and it just didn't work out. And I'm glad it didn't, because now my two sons are Peyton Flores and Ethan Flores.
Okay.
And then another kind of son, I've known him since he was in 7th grade, David Cadena. They're the young bucks, and I think they're going to be they want to take over the team and take it to be here a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 5 sons, so they're all a facet of
awesome. Yeah.
Am I having fun? Heck yes, I'm having a lot of fun right now. And I wasn't for a couple of years, but I'm back, baby.
That's good. I'm glad you're back. Marlon, we got a few seconds left. Invite folks to come out to the next game.
So the next Saturday we kick off at Trinity Health Arena at 7:00. GE is GE night, okay, and Brock Carlson night. We're going to play with green footballs. Number one, we've almost got that sold out. There's about 3,000 tickets we already have sold. Wow. Come out to the game. You won't be disappointed. It'll be fun, fast, action pace, and just there's a lot to do there, and it'll be fun. It'll be really fun. And we win this game. We go to Cedar Rapids. We win that. We're in the championship back here in May.
Oh, awesome. Mario Flores, West Michigan Ironman, thank you so much for joining us today. Come back and talk to us again in the future, and thank you for providing family-friendly, reasonably cost entertainment here in West Michigan.
Awesome. Thanks again for inviting me. Please, when you see G-Man next, give him a hug for me. So I appreciate that.
I'll do that. All right, folks, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with our next guest.
Many travelers dream of experiencing the beauty of Tanzania, from its stunning national parks to vibrant cultural sites. Yet the costs often seem overwhelming. But with Visit Tanzania for Less, exploring this East African gem on a budget is not only possible, but incredibly rewarding. Whether you're a solo backpacker, a volunteer, or just a budget-conscious traveler, we provide valuable insights and resources to make your journey unforgettable without breaking the bank. Book your trip now with just a $300 deposit and flexible monthly payments until your travel date. For more travel inspiration and tips, follow us on Instagram or visit us at visittanzaniaforless.com. Visit Tanzania for Less, your dream adventure within reach.
When smoking gives you COPD, you learn to lie a little bit. You make up excuses like, I have to get my keys. You guys go on. Anything so you can walk at your own pace. I used to do that all the time. Those lies don't work anymore. My tip is, the worst lies are the lies you tell yourself. Like smoking isn't that dangerous.
You can quit. For free help, visit cdc.gov/tips.
Come back then.
They talk.
Oh.
What do they try to get him to the iPhone?
The wait is over. The all-new Umoja Radio Network, home to over 40 Black-owned radio stations and podcasts, is here for you. Connect to the world's fastest-growing collection of unapologetically Black and proud media, from podcasts to independent Black-owned radio stations, and access to the important news and music you need. Umoja Radio is from our culture, by our culture, for our culture. The all-new Umoja Radio is available right now on Google Play and the Apple Store. Join the movement. Be empowered.
Good afternoon and welcome back to our program. I guess if we had a theme today, it would be all things community sports. You may or may not recognize my next guest. I've known him for a number of years. We have with us now Ramon Avery of TCB Boxing here.
Yes, sir.
Heights. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
Good. Ramon, for people who don't know you, tell people a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born and raised in Muskegon Heights, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Before I get started, I got to say this. I'm so glad I'm from Muskegon Heights.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm a true tiger, man. True tiger,
right.
True tiger.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Muskegon Heights.
Mm-hmm.
I boxed under Kenny Lang
Mm-hmm.
and Troy Watson coming up as a young youth, and I love boxing. I'm good at every sport. I played every sport, but boxing is the passion for me.
Okay.
Yes.
And for folks that don't know, Muskegon has a very rich boxing history.
Yes,
Here in West
sir.
Michigan and statewide. And you mentioned Kenny Lane.
Yes.
Folks that may not know, world famous, what's he, lightweight?
Lightweight champion.
Lightweight
Yes.
champion, yep. And Troy Watson.
Troy Watson.
Very good boxer of his day.
Yes.
Amazing Golden Glove boxer. So you grew up boxing
Uh-huh.
here in West Michigan, and you are coach, trainer, driver.
Yes.
Wake up and get to train and everything for boxing here for TCB.
For TCB boxing,
Okay.
taking back the community one
All right.
step, one punch at a time.
Okay. Let's talk about the show you have coming up, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the boxing club.
Okay.
All right. Tell the folks about the show you have coming up.
Yes, the show we have coming up is Michigan Golden Gloves, the best of the best from the West Michigan, fight for the city championship.
All right.
3 days straight. You fight the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th.
Mhm.
Some days you get passed on the 13th, first day, the second day. You're going to have to fight eventually, or you might have a pass to the championship for the state championship.
Okay. Yeah. Now, I want to back a little bit. You had an event, was it last week, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Almost 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Tell people what that event was. Even though it's
That
past.
event was about Black History Month.
Mhm.
Black History Month, I want to recognize somebody from Muskegon Heights
Mhm.
that was Black, the first mayor. I
Mhm.
did that. The year before that, I did the first Black principal of Muskegon Heights. I have to always give back to where I come from.
Mhm.
Under Arthur Phillip Ball, one of the best fighters that ever came through
Mhm.
Muskegon Heights.
Yes. Yeah, folks that we get these young people don't know necessarily. And if you've never heard of Arthur Phillip Ball or Phil Baldwin, maybe the best boxer, one of the best boxers from Muskegon Heights, made it to the 1960 Olympics. Stories I hear is he would have won. He lost a guy he had beat before, but Phil had pneumonia
Yes,
between the trials and the finals. Lost about 10 pounds.
right.
But had he not caught pneumonia, more than likely would have brought home the gold.
Yes.
So we had a rich history here in Muskegon. What made you decide you wanted to put your time into taking over this club and training?
Taking over this club. I always did. There's 2 points to it. When I was real young, I used to always mention for every people. Remember that?
Yes.
We used to always go to MAP and play basketball,
Mhm.
hockey, pool, or box. And I used to be a troubled kid, so I always cussing, fussing. Willie Burrell used to kick me out, and I sit on the side of the building and kick my legs up, and he always come out there and say, "You watch your mouth," and this. And he always brought me back in and let me come back. Eventually, I started boxing. I started doing everything. He always made sure I got involved in baseball, something. He always made sure I did something.
Mhm.
And I became good at baseball. I was good at baseball anyway, but
Mhm.
that we went up and went to a championship for that MAP church. And then basketball, I went to a championship for that.
Mhm.
And then I did the same thing in boxing.
Mhm.
And he always gave back to me, so I gave back to him. And we had a dude named Skip Ugley.
Mhm.
And he always say, "You're Kenneth Jameson." He's talk about me and Kenneth Jameson. Always. He said, "You TCB, TCB," and they always stuck with me. I was only 16 then. TCB, take care of business. You take care of business. You take care of you. You take care of business. So it always stuck with me, and it ended up and became me. I took a guy to the nationals, Adrian Pepito, in 2021, and he came in second place. And I always told him, "TCB, you take care of business." So TCB always been a part of me.
Okay.
Even I coached at Muskegon. This is when I don't have my own gym. So I always say, "TCB, I take care of business. Take care of the community." I always tell them TCB. So then I took Keyshawn, I can't think of Keyshawn's last name right now, but Keyshawn, I took him to the Nationals, and I ended up left Muskegon. They took them, and he used to call me every day at the Nationals, "TCB coach." I said, "Yeah, you take care of business." Yeah.
And I believe we have another guest going to join us here in the program. Kobe Lewis.
How y'all doing there? How you
Kobe,
doing?
you get a little more light around you.
I
Looking
got you. I
mysterious
got
there,
you.
but
I
all
got
right.
you. I
Thank
got
you
you.
for joining us. All right.
Appreciate you having me.
All right. Now introduce yourself to our audience.
I'm Kobe Lewis. I'm a boxer for TCB Boxing. I'm on every gym.
Okay. And how long have you been boxing?
I've been boxing for 3 years now.
Okay. What weight class?
143.
Okay. And you're gonna be fighting in March?
Yep. One more week. One more week to Golden Gloves.
All
Yep.
right. You're not eating those buns and Hostess Twinkies, are you?
Oh no, we eating healthy, man.
Okay.
Salads and protein, chicken. That's all.
Yeah. So Kobe, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay. So you've been boxing since you were 19, 20.
Yeah.
What drew you to the sport?
Uh, I wanted to just do it just to stay in shape for
Uh-huh.
football, but I started growing a love for it, and I just wanted to keep doing it because I could see myself getting better. I was kind of more advanced than everybody else when I first got in the gym.
Okay. How many fights have you had?
17,
Okay. Record?
9-8 right now.
Okay. All right. So looking forward to the show in March, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, uh, Ramon, for people out there, they see professional boxing on TV.
Right.
Explain to them what happens in the amateur gym, Golden Glove boxers. Explain how that's a little different.
It's different because for one, fighting amateur boxing, you only got 3 rounds and go 3 minutes fast.
Yeah.
It goes fast. It don't seem
Yes.
fast when you're in there, but when you get out, you're like, dang, it's over in
Uh-huh.
9 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, pro, you can pick up rounds, you can slow down rounds, you can lose a round, and you try to figure out your opponent, and you can set up traps, a lot of different traps,
Yeah.
So that's the difference. But you have to work even harder to fight longer. So
Yeah. And I think people understand, like with Golden Gloves. I mean, the idea is that these are young athletes being trained, so you try to match skill levels. You're not going to find, you don't go to see
no,
first round knockouts, all that kind of stuff.
no,
It's
not that much.
It's
Not
really,
that much.
and for people who haven't been, it's it's not that what you see on TV, but it's very entertaining. The crowds get into cheering for these young people.
Yes.
I bet if you find yourself really getting caught up in the fights, and like everywhere you might not know any kids. You pick which one you want to cheer for.
Yeah.
Don't know anything about him. I like
that's
his
true.
family. I'm gonna cheer for him. So
That's how it goes.
yeah, it's really an exciting environment, and people now family oriented environment.
Yes.
These families, they travel with these young guys. I say young guys, younger than me, but really, what makes surprise people, real family oriented when you get to
Yes.
Golden Glove. I want to make sure we talk about this. I know you don't have to tell me. You put your time, your money, your energy into the club. So we want to talk about sponsorships, how people can help. If they want to help out the club, what kind of and who they can contact to do those things.
They have to TCB boxing, or you have to go to Temple Methodist Church
Mm-hmm.
and donate. That's my umbrella.
Okay.
Yes. We're we're excuse me, my voice is so gone.
Mm-hmm.
Organization, nonprofit
Okay.
organization. So
Okay. Yeah. Now,
donation is a donation.
yes, whatever you take anything.
Yes.
Yeah. Are there some other guys working with you to training the fighters?
Yes, I got a guy, we call him Turk. Anthony, he helps, and Miss Jackson, she helps.
Mhm.
I had her son about a year and a half, and she's oh boy, she's something else, but I love her. Miss Jackson Sims.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Now, how many fighters will you have in the show in March?
In the show, I suppose I have 4. I have Cinco,
Mhm.
I have Kobe Lewis. That's my star right there. That
Is
guy
right?
is like you said, he's ahead of his game. He catch on with a lot of stuff easy,
Okay.
but his problem is he'll catch. If he don't understand it right then and there, it throws him for a loop,
Okay.
and but God to give him that,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, where he started getting the ability, like, well, let me just take it in. Okay, I don't understand it right now. I catch on to it
Mhm.
because he's so used to catching on to everything.
Mhm.
And then I have another guy like that too, Makai Knox, like that. He's supposed to fight. And I got Makai Jackson Sims fighting that night, and that'll be 4 people. I'm supposed to have fight for Golden Gloves.
Okay. Kobe, let me ask you this. You talk about he came and you picked it up and you got athletic ability, but as you've gotten into it, talk about the mental aspect of training and getting in that ring and competing.
The mental aspect, it's a lot. It's a lot. You gotta pick up stuff on the fly. You gotta even though if he land a good punch, you got to come back with 3 or 4 more. He always tell me to keep going, keep going. Don't. It's always like a person. It's just always problems is gonna come up in the boxing ring. You might be the best, like Floyd Mayweather. Always, you might be the best, but you still got to work like you still in the slums. Like, so you always got to keep working, keep going. So that's the main goal.
Okay. When young guys come in when they start in the gym, what's the biggest hurdle you have to overcome with getting them
Fundamentals.
groups? Is that
Fundamentals.
Uh-huh.
Everybody wanted, oh, I saw YouTube. I saw this. I can do it. And they do all this stuff.
Uh-huh.
And what I mostly do to young kids when they 13, they think they too. And I say, yeah, I got them. I get in the ring with them. I stop them.
Uh-huh.
And I let them hit me, catch me in the face. I catch them with body shots and stuff like that. When I stop and I tell them, I said, that's why I try to teach you fundamentals so you can take care of yourself.
Yeah.
I want to be, I said, one day I won't be here.
Mhm.
So I want to know that I gave you everything I supposed to give you while I'm here.
Mhm.
So take advantage of it.
Okay.
You know, a house can't stand without a foundation.
Sure.
That's the main thing. Anything, you got to have the foundation.
So now, what age group are you working with?
10 and up.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to start from doing 12 and up because I got a 10-year-old. He's something else. I love him to death, but he doing everything except what he's supposed to do. So
Is that right? Is that one of the biggest challenges, getting them focused?
yes, getting them focused. It's getting them focused. But like I said, I got a lot of kids that catch on and love doing what I tell them to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's just only 1 or 2. But that's anywhere you go, you know?
Sure. All right. Kobe, when you talk to your friends, people your age group, what surprises them? What do they ask you the most about boxing?
The discipline. You know,
Uh-huh.
I can't eat certain foods. I gotta stay in shape every 365 days out the year. You gotta stay moving, stay active. It ain't like football when you could just take a little break and all that, and basketball we could take a little break. You gotta just stay. You gotta stay disciplined and stay to your craft. You gotta always work on your craft. Your craft ain't never gonna be done. You always gotta improve on something.
Okay. Have you been able to recruit any other people to come to try it out?
I tried. You know, they'll give it like a good week or two, but coach always break them down like, oh, it's not like you really do this the whole time. I'm every day 5 to 7 every day.
Yeah, it looks good. Everybody on YouTube does it.
Oh man, he brought a couple of people in. They look good. You be like, oh, this is this. Man, if I make them run the stairs, do sprints or something, or make them do this and that and this, the next day be like, well, I ain't coming back tomorrow.
One day, 1%.
Yeah.
True.
Do you have any females fighting at the gym?
I have one.
Mm-hmm.
She came for a while and then she left, but I don't know. I don't know if her mom moved or what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but you welcome her. You don't have.
I don't. Yeah, I welcome females because, to be honest, females work hard. When they work hard and they dedicate themselves. They don't look the showboat. They look the win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, will there be females don't fight against males and Golden?
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's anywhere in boxing. Well, so there'll be females at the Golden Gloves.
Well, it's a girl. She came to my show, but I used to work out with a little 13-year-old girl. She number one I think she's number 1 in the United States right now. Okay. First she was like number 6. She's like number 1. She beat the number 1 girl, but she only like 12, 13 years old. She'll fight boys, whatever. Her daddy put against boys. She's from Detroit and she can fight. I was doing combinations with her, teaching her this, that, and this. I mean, she catch on the fly. Wow. And she's just an amazing young lady. I just pray to God that she stick with it if I can see her later in the future and be like, I remember her, you know?
Yeah. Is what is the state of boxing now? You know, there's times it's popular, times it's less popular. You know, the whole martial arts thing's kind of probably. Where is boxing at these days?
I think boxing is number 1 and number 2. Well, I put his number in the top 3. Mm-hmm. No matter whenever you turn around, they're talking about Bud Crawford. Yeah. Or they talking about Tank Davis, or they, Keyshawn Davis. Yeah,
it seems no matter what, those big shows, fights come around, and people tune in, they still watch.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. How about here in Muskegon? Still getting now. There's a couple other clubs in Muskegon, right?
Muskegon Rec. That's the gym I left. I used to coach at.
Okay.
Yes.
And you trained at Temple Methodist too.
Yes.
Okay. Those clubs here, do you guys interact with each other?
Yes, I don't have, my thing is, I go back and forth. It don't bother me at all. It's about helping these kids. It ain't about me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's always about giving back.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. For parents out there that might be concerned, it's like, I don't know, my 10, 11, 12-year-old, look like you might hurt them. Kind of put those fears to rest about the safety, what goes on, that they might feel comfortable bringing their kids to a boxing gym.
Well, you bring your kid to the boxing gym before he can learn how to protect himself.
Mm-hmm.
Learn how to pick up his guard. I teach defense first. I teach, like I say, fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
Protect yourself first, and that's what you want. You want to teach them how to protect themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps them. Then when you start becoming disciplined and aware of your surroundings and things of that nature, you only want to be bothered or be around when you see somebody doing something. That's what saved me. Be honest. I'm gone. I don't have time for it. It give you time for bull jump.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have time for it.
Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Kobe, how has it helped you in your personal life, the discipline and stuff from boxing? How has it helped you?
It helped me a lot. It helped me control myself, control my anger, put me in the right places at the right time. I know everybody my age and younger than me always get into bad things and all that, but I always kept my head straight and always held me focused and stay out the limelight, stay in the shadows and keep working.
All right.
So,
And Kobe, when you lay down and dream at night, do you see yourself Olympic boxing, professional boxing? What do you think? What's your goals?
I see myself as a world champion. I want to be a Muskegon's
Okay.
world champion. I want to put the face on the map for Muskegon. I always want to make us look good, even though they say we be bad and all that. But I know we got some good, kind and loyal people in this Muskegon. So I always want to just be the best and show us the best.
All right. So, and has your family been to your shows? Have been supportive of your boxing career?
All the time. They always tell me keep working. They love the growth that they seen me in these last 3 years, and they always tell me to keep pushing, just keep going.
Okay. Have they seen the growth in the gym as well as outside with your personal life or personal responsibility?
Oh yeah, of course, yes, of course, yeah.
Uh-huh.
They see my first. I can show you my first videos of boxing and show you the recent ones, and you can see the complete totally difference. I got better, faster, stronger, smarter, everything.
Okay. Good. Good.
But he had one problem though. I know one person he can't whoop.
Oh, who was that?
His daughter.
I know I can't I can't I
She
can't get her.
she
She
comes to
beat
the
me every
gym and run
time.
the
Is that
gym. I
right?
love
How
this little
how old is your
baby.
daughter?
She's 4 years old. Yeah.
Let me tell you, but you ain't gonna never win a fight with a daughter. I
Yeah,
I tell you now.
yeah.
That's when you
Ever.
ain't
I
gonna.
know
You
that
can
for
always
sure.
take a TKO there.
She get everything she want out of me, anything.
Yeah. So she like coming up watching you train.
Yeah, I shadow box in front of her. She be like, "Daddy, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight." I be like, "Let's go." She just love it. She know her daddy one of the best, so she knows she ain't worried about me in that ring.
Oh, that's good. I remember my little nephew was coming up there with his son, and he 3 years old getting his little stance. Yeah, we used to have a
Yes.
lot of fun with that.
You know who his nephew is, don't you?
Nah, who is
One of the
nephew?
best fighters. You're like, wow, he got it all, but he don't see it. Jason Jackson.
Jason. Oh, I can't believe, man. Jason, hey, that's my guy.
That
He
guy can
he,
fight, man. He
he
just
can
don't
fight for
know it.
sure.
I'll tell him we had a chance to talk today.
Yeah, got to.
All right. Yeah. So Ramon, again, we got this the show coming up in on March 13th.
14th and 15th.
March 13th, 14th, 15th, 3 days.
Yes.
You fight, you
Friday through
advance the next couple of
Sunday.
days.
Yeah.
So now this is the Michigan Golden Gloves or West Michigan.
West Michigan Golden
So the
Gloves.
fighters from this will then go on to
To the state in Grand Rapids again at Aquinas College.
okay,
That'll be April the 11th and 12th. That's my birthday. Yes.
okay, and so you go from the West Michigan to the Michigan, then from there you go to
Nationals.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So it's a chance to just continue to
Keep on.
keep progressing. That's exciting.
Yes.
And you've had a couple of fighters go to the nationals.
Yes.
Man, I know they probably something they never saw when they first put on those gloves.
Yes. Adrian Pepito,
Mhm.
man, came from nothing and he really wanted it.
Mhm.
And his first fighting under me, man, it was crazy because he was fighting like he was a southpaw. And I said, no, that ain't your style, is it? And he's like, what you mean? I had to show him how to box
Uh-huh.
orthodox. And then he said, I feel weird. He got his first fight and he lost. He was mad at me. I said, listen, it's going to get better. Just believe and trust in me.
Uh-huh.
And we started working together, man. After that, he shot like a bullet. I think he won like 14 fights straight. But see, Adrian's the type of person, you show him, he'll look at you, do it like you tell him to do it, and go after it, and believe in, he trusts in your word. And he'd be like, okay, you say that, I better, and he'll go for it. And he ended up winning Golden Gloves. No, I think that year he came Golden Glove run-up champion. And then the next year he won Golden Gloves, and then he went to the Army from that.
Oh,
It changed his life.
oh, okay.
So he came from sleeping on the floor to going to the service. And it changed his life. Now he's a married man. See, and he's back here and he's doing good. He talking about fighting Golden Gloves this year to go to the Nationals before he can go pro. Okay. I told him I got him. You know what I'm saying? It's like a conflict of interest because he come from a Muskegon gym and I coached him there. But I say, listen, don't get caught up in that. I'm here for you. Ain't about the gym, it's about you, period.
You
so
help, I'm there for you.
I'm there. I taught you how to fight. I show you how to, you work your angles, and I know when to tell you pick it up, when not to. So I'm there. That's it.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
For you as a coach, what's the most satisfying part of what you do?
Changing their lives. When I say they doing the best they can do as a human being, that's ultimate. You win. I don't care about you getting in the ring and lose. I care about you getting in the ring and lose and not doing your best. Do your best. Then you always a champion. At my show, I gave away trophies and medals, and on the medals say first place. People's like, why you got trophies? Why you giving medals like that? I was like, because if you go in there and you fight, you come in first place anyway. So it ain't about the wins and losing. I tell Kobe that it ain't about the wins and lose, about what you put together and you doing your best. Don't barely get along, get through there. There's people way before us, our forefathers and stuff died for us to have this opportunity. So what you gonna do with it? Do your best.
And I see you around town today. You're a boxing coach, but I see you at basketball, football games. It's like all the kids know you.
Yeah.
And so I know I see you support other sports, but do you still see yourself as a little kid running around Muskegon Heights?
Man, I miss it. I'm telling you, I think our era was the best era as coming up in the 70s and the 80s. I think that was the best, almost the best eras, because like I was talking in a meeting yesterday, I was like, we used to go to each, you don't have to worry about getting hungry, because you can go eat a pear off one tree, go to another, eat an apple, cherry tree. You had all these things available to you. We didn't have to go steal or rob nobody and talk about I'm hungry. There wasn't no excuse.
That's the challenge sometimes, like trying to get kids to understand, have some fun.
Yes.
Box, play football, play basketball, but this is the time of life to do that before you get bills and family.
No,
Cardinals.
It changed once you become grown.
This
Yes.
is the time to just have fun and do that
Yes.
stuff, So get them to understand that and trying to create that environment for them. All right. Hey, Kobe, before we close out, invite people to come out to the show and see you fight in March.
Oh yeah. Hey, come to Connors College the 13th through the 14th, because I'm definitely gonna be in the
15th to the 15th.
To the 15th I'm definitely gonna be in them state finals, man. Trying to show off for the TCB boxing in the Muskegon area. So come out and support the Golden Gloves.
All right. Thanks a lot, Kobe. We appreciate it. We wish you the best, man. Okay.
See you at practice.
All
right. See you at practice. I'll be running.
All right.
Hey, Ramon, thank you so much, man, for coming in here.
Thank you.
More importantly, man, let me thank you for the time, the energy, the effort you put into these young people in our community, man.
Thanks, man. But it ain't about me. It's God, man.
Yeah. We have to
give it back. I have to give back.
Yeah. We don't know what the way to live, but give it back.
Right.
So appreciate you, brother.
No problem.
Thank you so much for coming on the program. Folks, this is Community Focus. Meet us every Friday at 2:00. More exciting guests, more people committed to our community, just like Brother Avery here. All right. Be blessed. Go out and be a blessing. We'll see you next week.
The wait is over. The all-new Umoja Radio Network, home to over 40 Black-owned radio stations and podcasts, is here for you. Connect to the world's fastest-growing collection of unapologetically Black and proud media, from podcasts to independent Black-owned radio stations, and access to the important news and music you need. Umoja Radio is from our culture, by our culture, for our culture. The all-new Umoja Radio Radio is available right now on Google Play and the Apple Store. Join the movement. Be empowered.